Everyone wants the perfect workout, a workout that is time-saving, builds muscle, and builds strength. So instead of designing one myself, I asked ChatGPT to create me a perfect full body workout. This was the exact prompt that I entered. I wanted a full body workout to build muscle and strength. I wanted the workout to last no more than 45 to 60 minutes. Plus, I told GPT that I want a workout that I can do only 3 times a week since I am a busy individual with a 9 to 5 job. I also asked GPT that the workout should be backed up by science and evidence. GPT came up with a good solution, a good mix of compound and isolation exercises. But here's the catch. Sometimes what's perfect on paper doesn't line up with what's perfect in real life. So today I'll not only show you the workout that GPT designed, but also how I adjusted it to make it more practical. The workout that GPT suggested consists of a staggering 24 sets and 7 exercises. While I don't have a problem with 7 exercises, 24 sets is a little high volume for my liking. But enough chit chat, let's move on with the workout and I'll show you the adjustments I made along the way. I started my workout with a 10-minute warm-up routine as ChatGPT suggested. ChatGPT also suggested to do 1 to 2 warm-up sets per exercise, which is a very solid tip practically. And these tips are frequently suggested by science and science-based lifters as well. The first exercise suggested by GPT were the barbell back squats, and I think this was a great recommendation. As I said in my previous workout, the perfect bodyweight workout according to ChatGPT, I stated that since legs are the largest muscle group, we should always begin our full body workouts with our leg exercises. Now, I'm not telling you what you should do, but if you're either a beginner or anywhere in your fitness journey, I think 4 sets are a little too much. 2 to 3 hard sets of squats can get the job done. Just make sure you follow the protocols of progressive overload in one way or another. Simply you can increase the weight on each set and keep your form as strict as possible. I think squats are a great exercise for overall leg development and building solid strength. But if you're not comfortable with doing squats, you can choose leg extensions, Bulgarian split squats, or any exercise you like. For the second exercise of the full body workout, ChatGPT recommended doing some sort of a bench press. Now you can do either a barbell bench press or a dumbbell bench press. For my workout, I picked incline dumbbell press, which is a solid exercise to build that upper shelf of your chest. Doing 4 sets of bench press and 4 sets of squats or 4 sets of any other exercise is overkill in my humble opinion. So for barbell squats, I did 4 sets, but for incline dumbbell press, I only did 3 sets. However, I made sure that I reach failure on every exercise, especially on the last set. Plus, I make sure to re-rack my own weights when I'm at the gym. Time to hit some back. And this is where I changed things a little from the workout plan suggested by ChatGPT. ChatGPT suggested to do barbell rows or dumbbell rows. But instead of doing barbell or dumbbell rows, I opted for chest supported machine rows. Because I think instead of putting more pressure on my spine or on my lower back, I can gain a lot more from this exercise. So no matter how smart AI gets, humans can still work smarter. And no, I don't mean to say that I'm smarter than AI. I just think it felt a little cool at that moment to say that. However, I did another swap. I opted for seated hamstring curls instead of Romanian deadlifts for this particular workout. Now, I'm not saying that seated hamstring curls or chest supported machine rows are better than Romanian deadlifts or better than barbell rows or dumbbell rows. All I'm saying is that instead of putting pressure on your spine or on your lower back, you can opt for exercises that target the primary muscle more. In addition to that, I feel like if we have already done a heavy compound lift in this workout as we did squats earlier, I think Romanian deadlifts should be done as a first exercise in the next workout, which will be workout number B. For the fifth exercise of our perfect full body workout, I stuck with ChatGPT's plan and did overhead presses. Now remember, these are strict overhead presses or military presses. This is not a push press. And I think this is a brilliant exercise for building strength and for building muscle. Now you can swap these as well for side lateral raises, especially cable side lateral raises, but I think I'll stick to this one since this is one of my favorite exercises. Plus, I think overhead presses are imperative for building upper body strength and for building those capped shoulders. For exercise number 6 of ChatGPT's perfect full body workout, you can opt for either pull-ups or lat pull-downs. Now, since I was a little out of energy to do pull-ups at this point, I opted for lat pull-downs and I got an amazing stretch from these, even at this point of the workout. Just make sure you lower the weight and just make sure you focus on the stretch and on the squeeze at this point. You don't have to go heavy, you just have to feel your lats. Now for our last exercise, we just have to do some leg raises and some planks. And that was it. That was the perfect full body workout designed by ChatGPT. Now would I recommend this AI design plan? Probably yes, but with some adjustments. I also feel that this wasn't a perfect workout because I think this was a very high volume workout, and if I had done 24 sets with 90 to 150 second rest times, this workout would have lasted 75 to 90 minutes, which isn't my cup of tea. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Very soon I will be uploading the perfect full body weight workout and the perfect full body workout according to science. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you.